So, as I said, the second one, Michael Gwynn is a normal human being. He's not really a monster. But obviously, he has some head injuries before the surgery is healed, which sends him crackers and homicidal. And obviously, Francis Matthews saves Baron Frankenstein from certain brain damage or disfigurement and puts him into the body of what was somehow repairs his head so it looks exactly like Baron Stein or Dr. Frank, and they set up in Harley Street. It's probably the first time these kind of films have ventured outside of Germany.
So, we've come to the third one, which is The Evil of Frankenstein, which stars Peter Woodthorpe, who was also in The Skull as the man who sells Peter Cushing the various oddities and artifacts from true crime and the occult. He plays a hypnotist in a travelling in the circus, and he's brought in to try and bring this monster, because it's a standalone film that Baron Frankenstein returns to his village. No, I'm digressing. I should stick to the monsters. So the monster in Evil of Frankenstein is probably one of the worst. Some say it's close to the universal one, but it's just like it's been chiselled out of a square lump of rock.
So, yeah, the Evil of Frankenstein one, it's just hideous. It's one of the worst ever. No way could they come from human body parts. No one's that bloody deformed. So the Frankenstein must be destroyed. Again, another human creation. Played by Freddie Jones. So that one's okay. Frankenstein created woman. Another human creation where is, again, like Frankenstein must be destroyed. Someone who's got deformities or who's psychotic, whatever. Revenge. Revenge Frankenstein, Hans was deformed. In Frankenstein Created Woman, the young lass was deformed.
No, she wasn't. She was deformed. She was crippled with a birthmark, and so, but she was meant to look human, as was Freddie Jones in Frankenstein Must Be Destroyed, as was Michael Gwynn in Revenge of Frankenstein, and Baron Frankenstein himself in Revenge of Frankenstein. So the horror of Frankenstein I have never really seen. It's divided. But like I said in the other video, I mean, Jesus, the David Prowse one, it's like a Yeti with some slight partial hair loss. But on steroids. It is ridiculous. I mean, this is the man who played Darth Vader. Well, yeah. So it's not a bad film. It's just the monster is just. I mean, it's like the creatures that featured in Night of the Big Heat, Island of Terror. They just look ridiculous, but I suppose when you're on a budget and this is before special effects and CGI and all that, they did what they could within the confines of the money. But it doesn't detract from what good films they are. So it's kind of like maybe I should do a part focusing on. I know I'm really going round in circles, but bear with me.